Good evening, folks. Foxit Outdoors here, aka Cliff. It is Thursday, the 13th. Yeah, Thursday, November 13th, 2:15 p.m. We are out here in the garden / greenhouse. As you can see, I've got leaves and dead stuff everywhere, but I digress. That's not what we're here for. We're here for just a little bit of an update on the greenhouse. This is my heating setup that I got currently going. Night light on here, just to show that this thing is throwing power on at night, just for verifications. Got a bunch of random bugs flying around in here. That one is I believe that is a gold. It's hard to tell on here, but that is actually a green bee, a green one. Turquoise something or other, whatever it's called. Moved this guy over here. He was down in the corner. Moved him over about a foot. That is my Mexican limes. It is actually doing fantastic in here, since that one was the cutting off of the main one over there. This has actually since grown quite a bit. New addition in here. I just did these earlier today. This is a cherry pepper. Hot cherry pepper. Trimmed that up, put that in the dirt. Took me 4 pots of dirt just to fill these 2 pots of dirt. Figured I'd do a bell pepper in here. There's the one bell pepper on it. I did unfortunately break off one of the main branches down here, so the other split snapped off, but that's okay. I got it in the tomato cage. It should do fine here. Update on my key lime. This guy is going hog wild, and I've actually trimmed off quite a bit of the bottom of it. And it's fairly wide, so I'm happy there. I did plant one black turtle bush bean in here. More like transplanted it, to be honest. Water for the bees. The original Mexican lime, which I will be grafting, or I will be rooting that one next. That's going to be another one. That'll open that side up, and then I will at some point probably take off this whole side and just straighten out this one sector, so I can try to get a tree, not a bush. And don't know if you guys can see it, but I've got little pollinator friends everywhere. I've got a moth down here trying to pollinate trying to get into there you go, my crocus. So I got 2 more popped up, so as you can see, I've got some nice saffron tendrils hanging off of there. And these plants are doing fantastic. Even the ones in here are starting to split and separate. So they are doing... Man, that guy's in there. Just getting drunk. Drunk off of pollen. My yellow ghost pepper plant, which I actually have yellow ghosts. I actually have peppers on there, which is a shock. All the rest of my citrus, most of them are just chilling back in the corner here. I do still have to plant the 2 orange ones. I have extra containers for those. They will be going in at the beginning of next season. So happy there. I just now noticed I have flowers on my lemon plant, which you can see right there. I believe that little one, that's a key. This one's a key lime. These 3 down here are my Mexican limes. What's left of the 6 or 12 that have made it. I think I got 1 more, and no, I moved it. No, that one's about dead. And then, so yeah, so both the orange ones are the key limes. My Tabasco pepper in the back. As you can see, that guy is getting absolutely massive. One little plant, and it just sending out pockets of these things. And then my jalapenos over here. This is the one I overwintered. This is a 2-year-old plant, sending out some nice jalapenos. And my 1.5-year-old, almost 2-year-old Peter pepper. So got some nice ones growing on here. Absolutely fantastic peppers. Got to harvest some of the ones on top. They're getting a little shrivelly. But aside from that, I mean, I've got... I'm going to say it on here, but I got a handful of Peters. Rosemary plant, doing well. Needs a little bit more soil, but I got to do a few things for that. This is the one Mexican lime that's struggling really bad. And then, don't know if you guys can see this on here, but you see all these little purple nodes everywhere. Those will potentially be lemons. And I have this thing is just littered with little purple flowers. These are the casings. I got to wash a lot of these. I've been ripping them off because I keep finding aphids on here. So every time I get one, like this one, let's see if it'll focus. There we go. That one dead center. It's got aphids on it, so I'll probably pull that one off, throw it outside. But yeah, I've just been yanking them off and chucking them outside to get the aphids off. I do have one ladybug in here somewhere. I saw it earlier, munching on here. So, happy there. At least I got something trying to clean these off. But I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm not tagging anybody specifically in these videos, but for those of you who grow lemons non-seasonally or in colder climates, I'm in zone 7A, and I have probably about a little over a dozen lemons on here, and they are fat lemons, not little ones. These are like full-sized. And I got my other ghost pepper plant over here doing absolutely nothing. Getting back to the front. Again, like I said, I got a little pollinator friend there. My little moth friend back there, which is odd because I don't normally have moths in my greenhouse, but I'm not complaining. Oh, here we go. And there is our little aphid muncher. That's actually not the one I saw earlier. Oh, there's the one I saw earlier. There he goes. Look, it's 2 aphid munchers. I probably got a third one in here somewhere, but I'm not going to sit here for 20 minutes trying to find these guys. Sometimes they are really camouflaged, even though they are bright colored against the green background. But yeah. And then I got my potato plants kind of dying off here. My other, what is this, jalapeno plant. As you can see, this thing is loaded for bear. All the way down. And I have actually been keeping this bottom half clean. So the branches you see popping off of these are the ones that I'm allowing. Most likely this guy here, that's going to get trimmed off. And then I'll have those 4 main stems back there. Last but not least is this one, which is the navel orange, I believe. Yeah, that was the navel orange. The Washington navel orange, to be exact. Transplanted this one after it lost almost all of its leaves inside its original orange planter. Stuck it over here. I didn't think it was coming back, but it did start putting out new leaf nodes, which you can see fresh leaf nodes here. Top may or may not be the end of that, but we'll see what happens over the next couple of months. And hopefully next year this guy will come back nice and thick. And then my last little bit is the rosemary. This is one of the ones that I trimmed off the main bush, which is sitting back over there in the corner. This one here is the one that had a little bit of a rootstock on it because it was touching the ground, so I figured, screw it. I'll just stick it over here and see if I can get a second one. So far it hasn't died, and it does look like I have some fresh new growth. So it looks like that root took hold and is just going its merry slow time. Aside from that, again, I'm just having fun in here watching the bees. I've got a lot of nice friendly pollinator ladies in here, and I'm actually enjoying it. I've helped a few of them out because they couldn't make it out because they got stuck. Oh, look at this. I got another ladybug. Why there went... Wow, that is a big one too. That is a fat ladybug. I got a bug trying to fly out at me. Let's see if I can get her off. Come on. Doesn't want to go. I guess she's going to the top. But yeah, so overall, last little bits of an outlook. This is the entire outlay that I've got in here. Got quite a lot of plants in here, and this is not even organized. This was just me shoving everything in before winter. And you can still see all of the lemons in here. I got tons of them. But anyways, folks, do me a favor on the way out. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that thumbs up if you liked and enjoyed this video. Post any questions, comments, or concerns down in the comment section, and I will catch you guys on the next one. It's going to be Fox It Outdoors. Signing off. Sayonara.